Let's light this girl up. How do you handle friends who see you as competition? How do you keep your relationship private as an influencer? What are some tips in being in a long-term relationship? Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Vlogmas. I have been absolutely loving Vlogmas. I feel like this year the vibes are just immaculate. I feel so good, so productive. I feel like I'm really loving the videos I've been putting out, and I've also been loving watching other people's Vlogmases as well. It really is just the best time of year in my opinion. I love it so much. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I have. So I wanted to kind of throw in a few different types of videos in addition to like daily vlogs. So today I wanted to do a little girl talk chill video. I feel like I'm always getting requests to do these videos, and they're really so fun to me. I just love to just like sit and like chat with you guys and just give you guys my opinions and advice on literally whatever you guys want. So yeah, I'm like, let's just do it. I'm gonna light a little candle. I just got this one from Bath and Body Works. It's the Palo Santo and Sage scent. So good. I did it a few days ago if you missed the vlog, but let's light this girl up. Oh my god, I'm like blowing it out. I'm gonna burn my finger. OMG, I'm gonna burn my finger. I always get like two of them lit, and then the third one, I'm like burning my finger off. There we go. Yay! Let's get the vibes going. I'm having such a cozy, chill day as well. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. So I asked you guys on my Instagram story to give me some topics, questions, whatever you guys want me to talk about, and we're gonna get into it right now, right here, right now. Let's do it. I'm just gonna scroll all the way to the bottom. Let's do the very first question. Whoever it is, go through them. I'm gonna answer as many as I possibly could. Number one, how have you been feeling lately, Queen? Well, Queen, I have been feeling very good. I feel like I have done a lot of self-work to get to this point in my life right now, and I feel just really good. Like, honestly, I feel very fulfilled with my job. I feel very fulfilled with my personal life as well. I have so many amazing friends. I have amazing family. I have an amazing boyfriend. I have amazing supporters. You guys truly make my day every single day, like regardless of what day I'm having. Even if I'm having the worst day ever, I will look at like your comments and it just automatically makes my day better. Even though I do have days where I'm still kind of anxious and like, you know, everyone has bad days. It's never gonna be perfect. I really do feel like I'm in a point in my life that I feel just confident. Like I feel like I've put in so much work that I feel really good, and I really have nothing to complain about. I am just the most grateful girl at the moment. I just am so happy and just truly filled with so much gratitude. Yeah. I feel like I'm just really in a good place and it feels really good. This next one kind of goes hand in hand. It says, how is your mental health? I appreciate how open and honest you are with that mental health. Thank you. Honestly, it really does keep me going hearing that me opening up to you guys helps you, because sometimes I'll feel like annoying to come on here and say, hey, I'm having like a really anxious day, or like I feel just super anxious today, or whatever the situation is. Like I feel like sometimes I don't want to seem like I'm complaining, and like I don't know, maybe some people don't want to hear that and they don't want to see that side of me. They just want to watch my videos and it be like a happy experience, you know? But I feel like seeing your comments that it helps you really does make me feel good, because like I said, no one has a perfect life. Everyone is going to have bad days. Everyone's going to have even weeks that are bad, maybe even months where you're just like not feeling good mentally. And I go through that a lot. Even though I'm sitting here saying that I feel really good and that I'm happy, like that is not to say that I don't still have my bad days, my bad weeks, sometimes months. I think it's important to know that everyone is going through this journey. Everyone is experiencing life for the first time, and we are all trying to figure it out. And sometimes it's not going to be perfection, but I always say this, nothing is permanent. There's always room for improvement in any aspect of your life. You just have to try to stay positive, keep going, don't give up, because it will get better. Even if it takes a little bit of work to like, you know, work on yourself, work on your mental health, maybe try out different things that work for you, you will get to a better place and it's going to be amazing. With that being said, my mental health right now in this current state is pretty good. I feel like I've been reflecting a lot this week on just like my whole past year and even 2 years. And I've been really reflecting on like all the growth that I've had as like a person. And I feel really good about it. And I feel like I'm on like the right track. And even if I do have bad days, like I feel good. And I'm really grateful for that. Just taking it day by day, honestly, because it could easily change tomorrow. Someone says, how do you handle friends who see you as competition? Number one, if you have friends that you think see you as competition, then I'm sorry, but I don't personally think that that's a true friend. And I personally cannot be around stuff like that. Like, maybe some people don't mind it too much, but I personally do. And I feel like I hate that more than anything. Like, I hate feeling watched. I hate feeling like someone is trying to one up everything that I do. You know what I mean? Because I really just stick to myself. I really just focus on myself. I try not to compare myself to anyone, never my friends, but like, let's say on social media, I never try to compare myself to anyone, even though it's hard and like sometimes you do it subconsciously. If I catch myself doing it, I'm like, no, like, that's them. I'm a me. We're completely two different people. There's no need for comparison or competing or whatever. So like, that's just like so who I am to the core that like I can't even be around that with other people. So honestly, if it's really bothering you, like, I would really try to distance yourself from that person, even if it's hard, because it's honestly just not healthy. And I feel like you'll see such a better improvement in like how you feel if you kind of distance yourself and maybe surround yourself with better people who are like uplifting you and not trying to like one up you and like do everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? I feel like that's important to just, if you see that happening, distance yourself, just focus on yourself. Don't even like try to give it any energy and like don't let it really affect you. Just focus on you, do some inner work, and you'll be good, and maybe make some new friends. You have to pay attention to those feelings because that's your body telling you that something's wrong and maybe this person isn't the best, and like maybe you shouldn't be hanging around this person. You know what I mean? That kind of goes along with how to avoid toxic relationships and toxic friendships, which is the next question. And that's really the best advice. You just have to, if you're trying to avoid that, always pay attention to how you feel when you're around someone and how their actions make you feel, because that is so important. Your gut, your intuition is always correct. My gut literally never fails me. Like, I feel like every time I've had a gut feeling about something or someone, it has always ended up being correct. So you really just have to like listen to that, even if it's really early on and you're just like seeing a few little red flags. Like, trust me, you need to trust that feeling that you have on the inside and maybe like keep your guard up and, you know, just be careful. This next one says favorite perfumes, and I'm so glad you asked because I will show you right now. I just like finished reorganizing my perfumes and I have so many really good ones to show you guys. So let me show you really quick my little perfume collection. So up here I would say is my like favorite everyday, just like fresh, clean smelling scents. This is the Ariana Grande Mod, I think, the white one perfume. I think that's what it's called. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I use this so much in the summer. It's like a very like, I feel like summery scent. And then this is like one of my all-time favorites. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. So good. But then over here are all my faves for like going out, like more like intense scents. YSL obviously has amazing scents. Like, I love all of these. Black Opium. I just got this one from Valentino. That's really, really good, but it's a very like intense smell. One of my all-time faves is Flower Bomb. Of course, it's just such a good scent for like any occasion, honestly. But yeah, these are like all my faves, and I will definitely link them for you guys. My current fave has been definitely Flower Bomb or the Ariana Grande perfume. Someone said, do you think we ever get comfortable with our bodies? Girl, I hope so. I really hope so. Honestly, I just feel like it's such a universal experience with just every human, boy or girl, like literally anyone. I feel like experiences like insecurities with their body and just body image in general. And a lot of it has to do with social media, I believe, and like you just are seeing thousands and thousands of people all over the world with these perfect bodies. And it does take a toll. Like, even if you try not to let it and like you don't think that it is, I feel like subconsciously it is a little bit for everyone. So I feel like it's a universal like feeling that everyone knows. I think honestly, I don't know, maybe some people don't think this way, but yeah, I feel like just everyone has their insecurities no matter who they are. And I feel like that's important to remember. Like, when you're seeing things on social media, if you see someone that like to you has like this perfect body and like the perfect life or whatever, that person also has insecurities that we just don't know about. You know what I mean? So it's kind of comforting to like be like, okay, I'm not alone in this, and no one is perfect. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Like if we all looked exactly the same, that would be so boring. And it's beautiful that we all look different and that we all have unique bodies. Like I truly do believe that. Someone said how to handle doing college online at home when everyone else is gone to campus. I experienced this. I did 3 years of college. 2 of them were in person and 1 of them was online, but I still know this feeling because even when I was in person at my college, I went to like a community college, and everyone else that I like knew and was close with went away to school. So like I was back at home, virtually no friends. Literally the only person I had was Sam. I know exactly how you're feeling, and I know that it gets very lonely and you start to feel like, did I make the right choice? All this stuff. I know exactly how you feel. Honestly, when I look back at those years now, I'm so grateful for them because I feel like I learned so much about myself during those times because I was like forced to kind of be on my own and like be alone a lot. You know, I never was like a big party girl. I never had the wanting to do any of those things. It felt nice to not be pressured to do them because I wasn't like surrounded by people like wanting me to go out and stuff like that. So I really just like got to know myself a lot, and like I just focus on myself. Do your schoolwork, focus on your studies, really try to find yourself and figure out what you want to do in life. You're gonna be so fine. Like I promise you, once you finish college, you're gonna have such a good head on your shoulders and you're gonna know exactly what you want to do. You're going to start your life and you're going to have an amazing time. Maybe even find other people that do online school that maybe you guys can meet up and like go to like a coffee shop and do your schoolwork instead of just being at home, you know? There's little things you can do to make it not less lonely. This one says, how do you keep your relationship private as an influencer? I feel like I've found a pretty good balance over the years of like what to keep private in my relationship and what I feel comfortable posting, but I kind of just play it by ear. And like Sam isn't big on social media. He doesn't really use it the way I do, which is actually kind of nice. Like it's been really helpful for me to not post as much with him and just really make my social media like about me and my interests. I didn't want it to be a couples channel. Like that's just not really my vibe at this point in my life. Like I wanted to show you guys me, and like this is my life, and I'm still gonna show you him because obviously he's a part of my life, a big part of my life. Just kind of do it for fun, and like whenever we're feeling like making a video together, or if he wants to be in my vlog that day, like, you know, it's just kind of like fun. There's not too much pressure on it. We just kind of try to keep it fresh and fun on social media. Someone said, what comforts you the best during your sad times? Honestly, just kind of being with my family. Being with my niece really makes me happy. YouTube honestly helps me, like the same way you guys say that my videos comfort you, which by the way is the best compliment ever, and it's because I know that feeling. Like I'm not even kidding, ever since I was a teenager I would turn to YouTube whenever I was like going through something or sad or whatever, just to distract me and to like comfort me and like get me out of like funk or whatever. So truly I like watch YouTube videos, I watch my favorite YouTubers, or I'll watch like my favorite comfort show. Also journaling really has helped me to like get my thoughts out of my brain and onto paper and just like really figure them out, because sometimes it's hard to just figure them out on your own. Someone said, what are some tips in being in a long-term relationship? My best tips is number 1, communication. Communication is literally key. It sounds really easy, but it's actually hard and you have to like work at it for a long time. Like me and Sam are still like working at figuring out each other and how we each communicate in our own way. Sometimes the way I communicate is not the way that he communicates, and like we kind of have to learn about each other to figure out how to work together as a team, if that makes sense. I feel like when you're with someone for so long, like there's so many different things that come about in your relationship, like so many different life things, so many different situations, maybe even fights, and you need to know how to get through them together without like ending up resenting each other or like pushing each other away. Communication is like really the root of all of that, because you have to know how to communicate with each other in a way that's not hurting each other or that's not like making things worse. Alright, let's see what else is there. I'm trying to find a really good last one because a lot of them are like kind of the same and I've already touched on these things. Find like a new one. Okay, this is a good one. Someone said how to maintain healthy relationships. relationships, insecurities, jealousy, and social media. I think that also comes down to like focusing on yourself and like not letting things get to you, because social media can be a very scary place, and I feel like we probably all already know that. We probably all already know that social media can have its downside. I have really struggled with that because it's hard for me to like know when to disconnect, especially because doing this job, I just have a problem where I always feel like I'm not doing enough. And that's just something that I've been personally working on in my internal work. If you mean like feeling jealous of other people, if that goes hand in hand with like comparing yourself to others or like looking at other people's life on social media, then like I said earlier, like no one's life is perfect. Social media is a highlight reel. Like if you really put it into perspective, you're seeing a little tiny clip of a person's whole entire day or a whole entire life. Like you don't know the full story to like anything. Social media should just be a fun, positive place. It shouldn't be a place with negativity. Take everything that you see with a grain of salt and not like, oh my god, I wish I was this person. I wish I had the things that they had. You know what I mean? Because no one's life is perfect. You have no idea what their life is actually like. If you just work on yourself, like you'll be able to live the life that you want to live. You know what I mean? And that's really what it comes down to. Those are really all the questions that I got. There's a lot of like duplicates of the same question that I already answered. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed a like chill, cozy, you know, laid back video like this where we just kind of chat it up. If you want me to do more videos like this, I definitely will, because I really do love doing them. I have a lot of fun vlogs coming your way within the next few weeks. Christmas is almost here. It's so close and I'm so excited. I can't wait to just give everyone the gifts that I've gotten them. Like that is like what I mainly look forward to during Christmas time, is like giving people their gifts. I just love when I get to finally give someone their gift and like watch them open it. It's just, that is what really fuels me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so, so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you girls tomorrow. Bye.